We didn't ask Mike.
Hi everyone, this is Bobby from bn-games.com, and we're here doing another basically bullshit show, episode 15, the last episode of 2012. We're still here. Mayans were wrong. Mike. You're
No. You're the
resident expert on this.
I am now.
Wait. I just thought of a great thing. Mike, are you going to get the extension to the calendar on your back? Damn! Ice cold. The stare that Mike is giving Tim right now is like priceless.
No. It's not even a stare. It's a thought.
Hey, in high school, we both always would joke. That was what he was gonna get.
He needs to get like the ring binder so he can flip it every century.
More piercings, Mike. He's
Wow.
gonna get an addendum to his.
This is getting meta real quick. So this is the Game of the Year edition show. We didn't want to do a video thing because
Bobby's too cheap to do it.
No, the camera's dead.
We just finished the Wii U review, which I'm waiting for the hate mail for some of the stuff we have to say. Although it was still positive.
As I hold an X-Acto knife.
Which is Timmy's. Yeah, don't lose that. That's part of my cheap ass 99-cent kit. Yeah, there's no dollar value you can place on that motherfucker.
You broke the tip from something?
No. It's actually from Model Kit. It has all kinds of different razor tips.
Ah, well, go on.
The more you know.
Gundam marker?
He wouldn't buy any. They don't work very well.
Really?
How do you know? Not for the plastic I want to use it on.
How can you tell different plastic? Are you like the Steve Irwin of
I
plastic?
touch it and it's like, oh, this is plastic.
I forget what kind of person who knows how to tell what metals are what. Do they have a name for that for plastic?
Machinist.
Mechanimist?
Actually, it is something similar to that. I do know that.
A plastician?
Plastician?
Plastician. That's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah,
it flows off.
Sounds like you have an Audi. Something about it.
I don't know, Bobby. Last time I checked, I'm pretty sure it was an innie.
Yeah.
Hey.
You just ate, so give it a second. Yeah, that's true. Okay, it's getting really meta.
Really meta. This was the Game of the Year edition. Okay, let's start off with the first category. We don't have to stick to it strictly. You'll have to listen to the whole thing to find out what my Game of the Year is.
I think we should start off with Mike since he has the most. Or should we give Mike the most?
Mike, because we already know what we want. Yeah. And we're unanimous on this one. What is your biggest disappointment of the year, Mike? Biggest game disappointment. Yeah.
Oh, wow, what is my biggest?
Cue the Jeopardy theme.
Well, you think about it, unless you know already.
I honestly can't think of it right now.
Okay, keep thinking. Yeah. Unanimously between me, Marco, and Tim, it is Need for Speed.
Most Wanted.
Yeah,
that's how bad it is. You don't know which one of the 50 ones that came out this year.
Easy, Sprinkler. I just saw that a mile away.
Hey,
wow.
I'm right here.
Hey.
I did a review for it when it came out. I haven't done very many written reviews this year because it's a dying art form and people don't read them. But I really had to put in writing why I disliked the game and why it was disappointing. Generally speaking, it's Burnout Light, and the console versions have major issues with performance and a number of other things. The multiplayer wants to be Burnout Paradise, but it fails on many levels. It's not interesting. I can go on and on. We had high hopes for the game, especially since Criterion was going to be the one to work on it. But as I said in the review, corporate's greedy hand was obviously in the mix, and the creativity was stifled.
I don't even know if it's that, because I remember the early videos of it, and it looked like it was going one way, and then it's kind of like at the last minute, it's like the team just said, you know what, screw all this, let's just make it Burnout. I mean, it's like they didn't put any creativity into it anymore. It's just that they pulled a whole bunch of different ideas that have already been done on their previous games and just kind of bunched it all into one thing and said, okay, well, let's just call it this. I mean,
I'm still hoping that whatever game comes out next, as far as
a Burnout series.
A proper Burnout.
I still have this inkling that they had to do it as far as contractual goes.
Yeah.
That I'm sure they had to do this to prove themselves in some way to do another Burnout. Because let's be honest, as far as brand recognition goes, Need for Speed is more recognized as a brand than Burnout, obviously. And when was the last time? When did Paradise come out?
That's just because EA
06? 07?
It was
8.
7. No, 7.
It's about 5 years ago.
PS3 first year.
I mean, it did well. I know it sold well, but, you know...
That's just because EA is really getting greedy. EA is becoming Activision, except without the success.
They've kind of sort of been there already, but you know, with certain things.
See, that's the thing. EA had the success beforehand, but they're falling off quicker too.
I know we denounced Kotaku last podcast, but there was an article because I was looking at their Game of the Year stuff, and they posted something, either it was today or yesterday, basically saying when they're going to replace, I don't remember his name, John, whatever, the head of EA. They're like, when they get rid of him, everything's been a failure. You know, they're going from Mass Effect to just Old Republic to, you know, Old Republic almost became my most disappointment. But the launch game, other than its technical issues, was fine. The disappointment is what they did after in the end game.
Plus, the game came out last year.
Well, that's true, but it's our list, so it'll be whatever the hell I want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
I could have said that Lost World and PS1 was a piece of shit and I was disappointed with it.
Hey, that game was awesome. The cover was 3D.
Look, I can only make the T-Rex roar
a
certain amount, and then he dies. And then there's nothing I can do about it. Because it's an impossible game to finish.
But does he sound like a car?
No,
God damn it, don't do that. Leave it alone.
No. Had a proper.
Doesn't he sound like a car, though?
No, it's like...
Shut up, because I want to play The Walking Dead. That is my last hope for Telltale.
Beep. Sounds like a T-Rex. Mike.
Yeah, so
you know what the sad thing is? I pointed that out to him.
I never realized it before.
Oh my god, I hope they implicate... like, you can buy the license.
Jurassic Park only was downloadable on the PS3, right?
No,
PC. And 360 got a
PC game, the only disc version was the 360. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, Back to the Future and now The Walking Dead are the only two to actually get disc releases for the PS3.
Surprisingly enough, Walking Dead is very scarce right now.
Yeah, well, it's actually,
really good.
From what I've heard and read, it's actually a really good game.
I've disliked Jurassic Park. I disliked Back to the Future.
That's surprising from you.
No, for the game.
Yeah, I know, that's why. No, that's why I'm
saying. You know what? Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park was just terrible.
I didn't...
Just terrible.
Some parts of it. I would say...
You got it for free.
Yeah,
Tip is biased. Get him out of the room.
I got... No. I got episode 1 for free. And I'm just saying, because that's the only one I played through.
And then the dev team played him royalties. So that's where you have all this money coming in from us.
I am just saying, it wasn't all that bad. I'm not going to say it was good, but I'm not going to say it was terrible.
Timmy Major, it was a ... game.
box quote. It
was a ... game.
I don't like their art style. I don't like the way it looks. I didn't like the puzzles. I played Sam & Max, the newer ones that we got for free with Plus. There's a reason why we got it for free on Plus, because it was terrible. I think the only thing they did that's semi-decent was the remake for Monkey Island, where you could do the new art style and then go revert to the old art style. And I would go to the old art style because I didn't like the new art style. And The Walking Dead, I know everyone's raving about it, but my Telltale has not done anything that I've liked yet. You know, since
did you play the first 2 episodes that were made available free?
No, I be honest with you, I was kind of scorned by everything else. I was like, I don't want to touch this. And plus, I wasn't sure. I didn't know at the time because I didn't do any research. I thought it might have something to do with the show, and I was like, I don't want to ruin it.
Well, besides that, at the time, he hadn't even watched the show.
Yeah.
We were just starting getting.
Yeah,
god damn it! I keep wanting to spoil shit.
I know. I'll tell you.
I'm one episode behind.
I finished it the week it finished.
I kind of already know what happens. Sort of. Reddit has kind of ruined something.
I knew, and even there's some stuff that you don't see coming.
I'm sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've seen a few previews for the next season.
Does anybody get shot in the ass? And then
if by ass you mean face.
Yeah, face, not ass.
Interesting. They already killed off the one I want. No, one of them. Not just. Obviously, you're not supposed to tell me, but I want the mother to die, like more than anything.
Well, you'll see. That's all I can say.
I'm not gonna say Daryl dies.
Daryl is not gonna die. I know that because there's gonna be a game about him.
Oh yes, because they can't do it for the like 6 months that they were.
I doubt AMC is gonna allow that.
No, if not AMC, I forget what's his name that created it. He won't because he knows that they're two of the most popular
Daryl's
characters.
like the dude, you know. He's the one that's keeping that show going.
You know, I realized, just kind of a side note, and you keep thinking of your game. Okay, I was watching CSI Miami out of nowhere yesterday on Netflix, and Merle, Daryl's brother, the one without. I realized that he plays the same fucking character with no hand in that episode of CSI, and I'm wondering if in real life the actor has a prosthetic.
No,
or if that was just a coincidence that they cast.
It's a coincidence.
Oh, he's a method actor.
Oh, seriously.
No, I've actually seen interviews with him. It's not a prosthetic. He has an actual hand.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, there's even like a thing that they showed that like when he's not like doing his scenes, but he's still there, he constantly wears it.
That's interesting. No, I'm just saying. I thought that was interesting, and the prosthetic even looked the same, and I was like,
Because actually, they are method actors from what they've shown, like the behind the scenes stuff that I've seen. A lot
you've
of them.
already told me because I've purposely not looked, but you've already told me not to look at Carl, or not to listen to Carl. No, wait, not Carl. God, see, I don't even know their names. I just
not to listen to
Cop.
Rick.
See, Rick, and Carl get them confused.
That's the names.
Yeah, Rick. I always not to listen to his real voice.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No. It will ruin it for you. It's like, you want some crumpets, motherfucker?
That's why I purposely
don't.
Let's put it this way. It's like listening to Christian Bale in Equilibrium and then Batman.
Yeah.
We've had this discussion once today already, actually.
Yes. It was
oddly enough.
It was like me listening to Hugh Laurie. It was the same kind of deal. I didn't know.
Hey, that's not a big difference.
No, but that after so long, it kind of ruined a little bit for me. But then I was like, well,
no.
You know what else got ruined?
Regardless, don't listen to it if you can avoid it.
You know what else ruined for me? Price is Right. Come on down, guy. They found his tombstone.
Did they?
He's been dead since like 2003.
Yeah, well, they knew he was dead.
No, I didn't realize it. I thought he was still on the show with Drew Carey.
No. Because Bob Barker even had a memorial thing
it was
for him.
a picture. Someone took a picture of it. It's like 2003. Holy shit.
Oh yeah. No, Bob Barker. They even had a moment of silence for him.
Did they spay or neuter him?
Wow. Wow.
Comment of the
I'll
year.
give you that one.
That's it. I'm sorry. Comment of the year. You officially won. That's beer-games.com gold for you guys.
I've got nothing for that.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
Wow.
Mike?
I've made some
What's your disappointment of the year?
What's your disappointment of the year?
Wow.
What time is it, Mommy?
It's 2:14 in the morning.
It's 2:14 in the morning on a Saturday before New Year's.
Technically Sunday.
Sunday, whatever.
See, he doesn't even know what day is.
I don't even know what date, man. Continue, Mike.
It's all those iPads you've been selling.
Yes.
Oh,
Dang.
that blue flick.
Good old blue flicks.
Alright,
I have to say Declassified. Black Ops Declassified. Because those controls are so freaking horrible, man.
I got a better one. Call of Duty.
Well, not according to game trailers.
Seriously.
Jeez, man. That game was epically horrible, man.
How much money to get the game of the year? Just like $2 million.
No, I know there was one worse for me. I just don't remember at the moment. But I know Declassified just...
Oh, that's still an acceptable. I mean,
so you had high hopes for that, and that just crushed it.
Yeah. And even talking to the individuals that work on Black Ops 2, and me asking them, hey, so what happened with Declassified? Oh, we had nothing to do with that game. We know it tanked horribly. We had nothing to do with it. I was like, oh, wow. They just owned it big time.
Well, next one, DLC of the year. We're only doing a few categories. I have one extra category I think that's going to be after, but nothing real major. We've all discussed this one except for Mike. You have to think of your DLC of the year. Yours is going to be console-based.
Necromancer, Borderlands.
Let him go first if he's got one already.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Borderlands.
Okay, but which
DLC?
Torque.
Scarlet. Yeah.
Torque is better.
I'll be honest, I think...
Just because...
Have you played it?
Explosions!
No, I think it's because of Satan.
No, honestly, they did a great job casting him, and the story and the writing...
Tiny Tina.
Tiny Tina. Fucking hilarious.
Well, no, I haven't played completely through Torque, though. That's a shit.
And Truckosaurus Rex.
Truckosaurus Rex?
Oh, man.
God damn it, I gotta play through this.
The raid boss? The raid boss was fun.
Yes, the raid...
Which one?
Well, especially the way we beat him.
Infinite Pistol?
Which one?
His name is...
I don't remember.
Wasn't Terramorphous, was it?
No, dude.
Terramorphous
Terramorphous is weak shit.
Well, they adjusted him. They fixed it now, so...
Terramorphous is weak shit.
We gotta go through it again.
You haven't fought the raid boss that kicked our ass.
Yeah.
He kicked our ass bad with acid. He doesn't even really shoot at you. He just kicks your ass with acid.
He's glitched though.
They fixed him.
They fixed him. They're all patched.
We didn't even finish that one. No, this guy. Everyone's gone. Eric is gone. He's gone. They're sitting at the top. They can't shoot him, and I sit in this corner, and I'm just. I have an infant.
Are you talking about the nature preserve, or
no, dude?
This is Torque.
This is Torque.
Oh. And I'm just holding the infinity pistol because I run out of ammo for everything else. I'm just like holding it, and it's infinite ammo. Yeah, and I'm just like headshot. And it took like it was like 6 minutes of am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die?
What is this infinite pistol?
It's an
infinite pistol.
It's got an infinite symbol, and it never reloads. It just shoots forever. And it's got pretty decent depth. Dude, it's an orange. I'm telling you.
Timmy's not even 50 yet. He's like
You're wasting
42.
your time getting all those keys. All the best shit is orange.
I'm not getting those keys. I just let him know about them because he was being a key whore.
We were until we have
We
all
were
oranges.
until we hit 50.
I need a dupe of that.
Yes.
You don't.
Well, you need to join us.
You haven't even seen the things.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
We haven't finished.
You have both of the DLCs now, right? You downloaded
You gotta see what they did to the bees, though, because I know they patched the bees.
Yeah, but not to the point where they're gonna break what we're doing.
He still needs to do the level 50 arenas, which you haven't done.
He needs to beat
Terramorphous, which you haven't even seen yet.
No, Terramorphous is epic.
And then there's the one in
the small
Scarlet
guy with the robots.
No. You know what I'm talking about. Something the Invincible.
The Invincible.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The one where we use guns.
Yeah.
And explosions.
Yeah, he's probably my favorite one as far as dynamics go.
Yeah. Well, Terramorphous is all theatrics.
Yeah.
All those damn little snake-like buddies around.
Oh, dude, he's weak sauce, dude. He's nothing.
Well, I want to see how we go up against him now that he has more health.
So. No, dude, he's
have
just
you gone up against him since the patch?
Yeah, he's just a game of waiting.
We went together.
We did it like 10 times in like maybe 40 minutes. Does that sound about right?
It was something. It got to the point where it was like, oh.
It was just like, well, that was cute. Let's go against the higher ones.
No more loot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, and then it got to the point where it wasn't even spitting out blues; it was all whites. Yeah. That's how many times we just. Yeah.
I was like, oh well, that was cute. It was like one orange, and all the rest of them were blues or whites.
And it was a low orange because we have all the Terramorphous mods.
Yeah, it's like another higher Terramorphous, and mine's better. Well, that's cute.
Torx is better though.
Yeah,
Torx is better overall. Like generally speaking, you haven't met what's her name? Something Mama, the cannibal.
Big Mama,
cannibal. You haven't seen. Well, Truckosaurus alone. Truckosaurus was actually kind of hard. Anyway.
Yeah.
That was your DLC of the year. I mean, based on what your experience is fine. DLC for us, Just Cause 2.
His 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing other, like, DLC thing I was thinking about, just because I like the concept of it, even though I know how broken it is, would be, like, DayZ. Mm. I mean, that I'd give it like an honorable
He started
mention.
Playing that out of nowhere. He downloaded that yesterday.
No doubt it's still broken. But, I mean, and that's why.
I actually had one match that lasted a while, but I didn't meet anybody. Like, everyone was like, oh, we're at this one point, and I get there. No one was there.
Yo, the map's huge. Yeah.
No, I know. And there's different mods have different maps and shit.
Hey, Timmy, you're north of me? Alright, I'm south. Is that you? Teabag. Alright, yeah, that's you. Timmy, I kind of got a horde on me. You should run.
Took us an hour. He had 13 fucking zombies on his tail. We climbed up a water tower just so he could fall off.
No, we climbed up the water tower just to find out that they can climb the water tower.
That's true.
And then we had to ditch him the other way around.
I got on the tower when I was being chased, and they couldn't climb up.
They
can climb, dude. Up. Yeah. I don't know if it's something you turn off per server, but last time we played, they climbed up.
Okay. Yeah.
And we had no weapons.
I was like, all right, Timmy, I'm going to climb down and I'm going to make as much noise as I can and drag him away. You go over to that building. Fuck, I broke my leg. Oh, well, it's all on you, Timmy.
No, I like at the end, you had just got up on the ladder, they were chasing me. I go up on top of like a gas tower. It doesn't even look that high. I'm like, oh, I'm going to jump off.
Oh, well.
I can't move.
Well, Timmy, it was good while you lasted.
Yeah.
I'll always remember you.
Yeah. I mean, that's why.
Fellow-headed survivor.
It was probably like one of the most interesting hour, however long we played.
For being as frustrating as it was still good. I mean, it was still fun. I liked the concept.
We actually felt tension.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly.
Those assholes were on me, and I did not feel relaxed at all.
No, when I saw a zombie, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
No. I mean, for what it is great. It's just, it's broken.
Yeah. Can't wait for that release. That's coming up in a month or two.
Yeah. I mean, I really want to play that when it's a full release.
Just Cause 2
multiplayer is our...
We had so many
DLC.
hours just waiting for the goddamn server. It didn't come up this weekend. I was checking. I was like, man, I want to play that.
Yeah, no, right now they're trying to get everyone to buy a copy.
Well, it's like $3.
Yeah, $3.74. $3.74 right now on Steam.
Get on it. Mike has to play Just Cause 2 just on the PS3 because he doesn't have a PC.
You have a Plus, right?
It's already downloaded.
Okay, yeah, you should.
It's installed. I made sure it was installed. And he hasn't played it yet. I even showed him like I went through first 2 missions. I'm like, Mike, this is what you do the entire game. It just gets better from there.
It's fucking insane.
I was gonna say,
a bunch of games have passed.
No.
What he should do is
with Final Fantasy 7. Just Cause 2, in that order.
That sounds about right.
I don't know about that.
So went to Far Cry.
Far Cry's easy, man. Fucking burn through that so quick.
Not when I just walk around.
And I'm already telling you that the ending is disappointing. You're gonna be disappointed after you kill Voss. The game just that's it.
It can't be as bad as Darksiders, dude.
Okay. Let's put it this way: can you collect all kinds of shit?
No.
Yeah.
No, not really.
In what?
Far Cry.
No.
Well, to a degree.
No, in fact, no.
Enough. Slots. If he's saying yes, then yes, dude.
I have the full bag. You don't really collect that much.
Okay, you can fill.
This is Mike we're talking about.
No, not even.
Dude, this is Mike we're talking about.
No, unless he's gonna.
Do you go around skinning animals?
He can't store anything.
Well, after I built everything, no, I don't need to skin animals anymore.
You can't store
do you go around store like?
I go and loot everything.
He loots everything, but he can't store it. He has to sell it all.
Okay,
that's gonna stop him.
Doesn't count for him.
Like that's gonna stop him.
No, he has to keep everything. You know this.
No. Besides keeping, he's got to loot.
That's all we have to say. You should play the Fallout 3 on the PC when you have no limits.
Yeah.
I want to buy it. It's like $5.
Yeah, I know.
Then.
Hey, you can run it now. What the? I was like, why? And then what?
I wasn't sure
Timmy now owns a Radeon HD 7750.
Yeah, nice one too.
I mean, some of you guys out there are like, it's not a GTX.
I might just buy it because it's the Game of the Year edition too.
GT 5000 with 5 gigabytes GDR5 RAM.
It's not the Kepler chip.
Yes. Doesn't have 3 fans on it.
Are you running it in SLI?
It isn't longer than my PC case.
Crossfire. It doesn't need a power supply just to power the goddamn thing.
Isn't more powerful.
Yeah, that would be fucking awesome.
Now you guys just made me remember my most disappointing game.
Oh, good.
Darksiders 2.
Wow.
Well, there we go. In an upset.
I didn't play that because I couldn't finish the first one.
No, it was all going good until you face the Guardian. You defeat the Guardian. That was like the highest point for me. And then you go into the freaking world of the dead and just plummets. And it's like, oh man, I gotta go find more shit again.
I got tired of the first one. It got dull.
That was my most disappointing one. There you go.
So yeah, DLC of the year. We played a lot. We posted plenty of videos. The developers of the multiplayer mod even featured my comedy edit, which is inspired by Ben Bullsh. But I did it all myself and tried to do some original stuff. Nothing like a helicopter and plane taking off at the same time.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite moments because I was like, Yeah. I didn't see anybody do that.
No, we got to get back in there and see what other stupid shit we can come up with.
Yeah, well, we got to wait till they put the server up.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind actually renting a server to get that up. Yeah. Where we have control over it. That would be nice.
Can we slap people around?
Well, not...
Am slap.
Look, if I would love to go back to that, but there's not enough people, and it's all 12-year-olds, and they're all from Finland.
No, they're not. They're from Russia and Germany.
Mostly Finland. I played a lot.
I've been on there too, and most of what I see is Russian.
Whatever.
So you're still talking about Eurasia
then? They're Germanic. They don't speak English. And it's like, dude, stop laming. And they don't know what that means. And I can't go to Google Translate in there. It doesn't have a browser. Anyway. Surprise of the year. Surprise of the year. The game that you played and were like, wow.
Or something that came out and you were like, wow. Yeah. Or you played it and you're like, wow, that was wow for whatever reason, even if it was negative.
Let them wow.
Mine was Far Cry.
Really?
Mine was Far Cry.
I mean, Far Cry 3 for me was also, I bought it kind of on a whim. I was like, I just want to play it, and it was really good. I'll give it that. But Gundam Extreme Versus was my wow. It was when I first saw the trailer, I was like, wow. Then I played it and I was like, wow.
I still want that intro video.
That was pretty good.
ShamWow guy's gonna come.
This is the first one we've separated.
You killed it already.
Let them wow you with your service. It's a local radio thing.
Yeah.
Timmy selected Zombie U. Which
I just kind of did that because I wasn't. It was more I was impressed on how well it worked for a launch game. A little less than it actually wowed me. I'm kind of still thinking on one for this one.
So you kind of chose it as a scapegoat so far.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know exactly what I've played this year that just kind of really wowed me.
I'm kind of the same on mine, although mine I chose Resident Evil 6, correct? The reason I chose that was because coming from 5, I was expecting something that I would like, which admittedly a lot of people hated 5. Well, a lot of people hate 5 and 6 because it's not 4.
Or the ones before.
Or the ones before, even though 4 is still a pretty big departure from.
But they also hate 6 more because it has a character from 4.
Yeah, well, regardless, I liked 5 a lot, and there was a good point in time where I decided I did not like what I saw in 6, and the whole consensus was that everyone was saying that it was playing like shit, and I was like, you know what, this is probably not going to be for me. And I decided, you know what, I'm not picking it up because it doesn't look very good. And Capcom was at this point on the bad track record of doing the whole DLC thing and just not making very good games.
Oh, well, that's still happening.
Well, it's still happening,
Devil May Cry.
This had just started.
Worst game of the year, prediction, Devil May Cry.
I agree.
But go on.
But regardless.
There you go. Biggest disappointment, Devil May Cry.
It wasn't a disappointment because
I
didn't have any hope when I first saw it.
See, trailer, Devil May Cry.
Oh man,
character.
You should have fucking seen when we were at the movies, me and Tim, and the trailer comes on, and it's like this is horrible to watch. This hurts. Yeah, ow, no, take it off. Why? And then it stopped, and we're like, that was beautiful. It's over. Yeah, but Resident Evil 6...
From what I've seen for Resident Evil 6, personal opinion, the game should have stopped at the end of Leon's story.
I don't have a problem with it showing the other stories. I like that it does that, personally.
I like that it does that also, but the thing is in a sense I agree, but then I don't. I mean, I agree that maybe not what's her name and Wesker's kid. I agree maybe theirs could be cut out. But I mean, Chris, that one was actually still good, but I mean, even
with
then,
the exception of the boss fight,
the way they all intertwine in that, it
worked very well.
Yeah, no, I thought it worked great. I mean, I loved 6. I thought it looked good. I played good. Yeah. The story was interesting. I mean, it was what I was expecting. Although it was still a little better than I was expecting. Because I mean, come on. The shark through the water.
Oh no! That was great. Don't get me wrong. I love the game. I think it's really good. And anyone that says that it's a bad game because it's not following the traditional routes needs to get their head out of their ass.
Well, no. I mean,
in all honesty.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's the only thing I would be is it's not survival horror.
Let's be honest. So it was never really. I mean, I know Resident Evil carries the stigma of being that, But then under that classification, dead aim shouldn't exist, and all the other kind of weirdish ones shouldn't, because
but then again, all those are also considered terrible.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying this is
I know. I get
automatically.
I get what you're saying, and that's kind of where I'm like, well, if it was gonna be survival, then they would have to make it like Zombie U, because I mean that right there is to me the ultimate survival horror.
Absolutely.
Resident Evil is just another action shooter now,
which is good.
I don't mind that. I like the where it's gone. I mean, I like that I can actually shoot and walk.
If I wanted to fight just regular everyday zombies, I'd play Zombie U, but I don't want to do that.
Biggest surprise of the year: you can shoot and walk in Resident Evil 6.
That's true. Wow. Yeah.
I mean, that was a feature I've been waiting for years.
And it's something that they could have fucked up on. Let's be honest.
And
they implemented it incredibly well.
And then I also like that each character. Even
played differently enough.
Yeah, it played differently enough
reskins.
where you would be able to go through the game again, wanting to play through the same storyline but the different character, because there's a lot of stuff you miss. Plus, they handle different. Like Leon has the 2 pistols, where forget her name has the triple shotgun.
Yeah. So I definitely thought that.
I thought Resident Evil 6 was a great game.
I think it was the E3 trailer that kind of killed it for me, because I thought this is trying to do too much. It's trying to be too explosion-y, action-y, fucking Call of Duty. But then I realized they edited it to seem that way, and while it still is, I like it, and I'm very happy with the game.
I say, hey, come on, Michael Bay does some good things sometimes.
Yeah, no, I think it's a great game, and I don't think it should get all the flack that it gets.
Yeah, no,
I don't think it deserves it, and I think that anyone that rates it badly solely on the fact that it's not classic Resident Evil should really get their head out of their ass.
Yeah. Damn it, Mike.
What?
Considering he's probably never played through any of them.
He never played through 5.
I haven't played any Resident Evil 6 Director's Cut.
Okay, so
which I never even passed.
Director's Cut isn't all that great.
Especially the FMV
I left off trying to find the dang red gem.
I still prefer the original Resident Evil to the Director's Cut.
Resident Evil 2 is better.
Resident Evil, yeah. To me, 2 is still the best. Yeah, fuck all the people who say 4. I still think 2.
That was interesting. Yep. And I already said mine, Gundam Extreme Versus, which, if you don't know what it is, it's an import arcade Gundam fighting game.
Look up the video in our
videos.
Videos are quick plays.
Worst game of the year. This one's not a complete consensus. For me and Marco, it is Need for Speed. Most Wanted.
No, we did worst game of the year.
No, we did
disappointment.
No, see,
we were disappointed in how bad it was.
See,
and now it was.
You see, you've already got it wrong. You and me agreed that it was Need for Speed. He said Raccoon City.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, you said Raccoon City.
Operation
Raccoon City.
Operation Raccoon City.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's why. That's another one. I mean, it's not worth
50-50 for me then.
Yeah, I mean, Raccoon City was one for me that...
so calm with zombies and not good ones either.
No, I mean, I didn't think it was bad.
It was okay the first playthrough.
It was too.
Because if it was by myself, I would have hated it more. I played with him; it was a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is just that, the game's too quick. I mean, honestly, if the game cost less when it was released, like if it was a $39 game,
or if it was longer,
or
if the mechanics weren't broken, that's a big problem.
I didn't think the mechanics were broken. I didn't have a problem with it.
So you just mentioned like most of the game right there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I thought some of the mechanics were really broken, particularly when the big tall assholes can knock you down and you get stuck in an animation cycle where they can just keep doing that.
How long did it take you to?
How
long did it take to kill Nemesis the first time?
We also couldn't figure out where to shoot it though.
No, that just took forever because it was fucking hard.
I fought him 3 times and I ended up killing him quick.
Yeah,
we played it together.
I know, but I also played it by myself 3 times.
Yeah, well, after the upgrades, I'm sure that's different.
No, I didn't even have the upgrades. I had done it before I played with you.
But Need for Speed.
Yeah, Need for Speed. I was really excited for when I saw the final trailers, and I was like, you know what, I want this. The E3 demo looked really good. It had gotten really good reviews from everyone as far as pre-release stuff. And, we had just beaten Resident Evil 6. And we're like, you know what? Honestly, how much more are we going to play this? Let's just go trade this in and get it.
only bought the anthology version, so I got like all the games.
You got everything, and you got the same amount.
You got the PS1 games.
They almost they gave you $5 more,
Yeah,
didn't they? They gave him $5 more just because it was in the anthology, even though all the DLC was already used.
Yeah. Wow. I downloaded all the games.
Yeah.
Like...
And it's like it was a special box. It was just a black box, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, no. The case did say anthology.
But
yeah,
it wasn't.
It wasn't a special.
There's nothing on the disc, though.
No, it's considered just the 6, though, isn't it?
Well, he got lucky. He got $5 extra.
It would be considered 6.
No, it's not those, yeah.
It would only be considered 6, but the thing is, I did use all the DLC and the case
they don't
and the.
DLC.
No,
No, but he got more money for it.
No, either way, you got more money. Yeah.
I'm talking about gameplay.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
not your place.
Not
Yeah.
Redflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Well, regardless, we went in and traded that in. He got $5 more than I did. We got Most Wanted, and it was good. It's at the start. I mean, it's interesting.
But it dies out
like,
quick.
Oh man,
Once you get cars that hit 200 miles an hour, the consoles can't handle it.
Well, that was interesting.
And an install option would have been nice.
And I thought it would be a great thing getting the cars I wanted to play right at the beginning of the game, like I did.
If you want to, you kind of want to grind, don't you?
Yeah, no, but I mean that's the thing. It's just like once you get that car, it's like,
well, that was fun looking for it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's like that's kind of like why I liked Carbon because
you have to grind.
I started
and it's like,
with the
oh,
Sylvia,
man.
I got the RX-7, and then it's like then I gotta get another car. It's like you had to go through the tiers.
It's that excitement. It's that having to grind and having to put in all the hard work, and then you finally get the car you want. It's like yeah,
and then it's like the upgrades on them were so minimal.
All the upgrades were the same in the same class. All the races were in the same class repeat.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
It's a terrible game.
Yeah,
and EA should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah, for that, yeah.
So you get the worst game of the year. Mike, Darksiders.
No, it's disappointing. Doesn't mean I won't play it.
Oh.
Yeah, worst game of the year?
Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Oh, no, I could have told you that.
No. I vote worst game of the year? Dark Souls.
Why?
Not Dark Souls, Demon Souls.
Oh, well, it's not like Alex listens to this, so that's not going to work.
No, I don't care. That's just how bad game it is.
It's so bad that years later...
Yes.
Still?
Wasn't there a Demon Souls 2 that came out?
Probably.
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls 2 is coming out.
Oh, man, there's so many games with Demon, Dark, and Souls in it. It's fucking ridiculous.
Soul Calibur.
Soul Sacrifice.
Yeah, I would say that would be probably the disappointment, but then again, I didn't play it. Soul Calibur 5.
A professional Soul Calibur player did an interview, and he says he likes it. It's the best Soul Calibur since Soul Calibur 2. Balance and everything else was.
Wow. Yeah.
I'd have to play it.
The best one was 3.
No, fuck no.
I like 3.
I don't give a fuck if you like 3. 3 sucked.
3 was like an expansion pack. 3
was an expansion pack where they broke the controls.
So who'd you use? I used the Solomon.
I used a Frenchman.
Raphael.
Yeah, he's Raphael.
I would use Keelik.
And Calix would use Cervantes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I see that.
He was really good with him. Give him that.
My character is Talon. No, Talon.
No, he would use Mitsurugi.
Oh, no, I ended up using Keelik.
That was eventually.
Yeah, well, I know I started with Mitsurugi.
And Link sucked, and so did Heihachi.
No, Link I thought was good.
Heihachi sucked.
And, was it...
Spawn,
yeah.
I never played the Xbox version.
Yeah, no.
That wasn't a weirdo.
I have all 3.
I think I have all 3. I think I missed it. No, wait.
You heard it here first, folks. If you played the Xbox version, you're a weirdo.
I have all 3.
Spawn wasn't that bad, but it got annoying when you started levitating to do his next.
You're playing a fighting game on the Xbox. The only fighting game I allowed on I will allow.
King of Fighters,
nope,
Guilty Gear.
Not even. There is only one game.
Marvel.
Nope. Only one fighting game on the Xbox I will allow as a fighter.
Is it the Neo Geo one?
SNK versus SVC Chaos.
SVC Chaos.
Never played it.
Which is a terrible game.
No, it's not.
Yes, it's a wannabe fucking, what's the other one? Can't remember.
Alpha?
No, it's on the PS2 and the Dreamcast. I can't remember the name.
Alpha?
not Alpha.
He's got you there.
It's
I don't see your point, Bobby.
Capcom versus SNK 2001.
No, I like SVC Chaos. That is the only fighting game I will play on the Xbox. I have Guilty Gear and King of Fighters on the Xbox. I even have Samurai Showdown on the Xbox.
That's the one I was thinking.
It's pretty terrible. So.
Yeah, it's your favorite one too.
I have it on the PS2 for the English and Japanese version, and I have it on the Neo Geo CD. And what?
Damn.
I have it on
Ice cold.
Have it on the Vita soon too.
I have the Japanese version. I can get the Neo Geo version. I have the console to play it.
Yeah, I don't know, Timmy. As much dust is on that chipset, you can turn it on, it's gonna fry itself.
No, I actually keep that one very clean.
As I said, it's alright. You'll never play it the load time.
I don't bitch about the load time.
I'm just fucking saying. Anyway,
I was saying that doesn't even
so
seem
he
like
said, what was your worst game of the year?
We hadn't let him speak.
That's the thing is, I don't know.
Oh, Call of Duty. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. There it goes.
Nothing that didn't have black or red.
Battlefield 3.
So unfinished one.
Battlefield 3 was
came out
last year.
That
was my worst.
this year.
We're not saying what you played this year. We're
Well,
saying
so
what came out
It can
this
be
year.
allowed.
I say
That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. It came out a year ago and it still sucks today. Even with all the wait, did you download all the DLC?
No.
Okay, then never mind that. It's still shitty.
Okay, wait. But let's put it this way: how bad can it suck when he bought both versions?
Damn, you're right.
Didn't you get the Xbox, the 360, and the PS3 version?
I sold the Xbox already though. I never bought the PS3.
But you bought it.
I checked out the PS3, and it still sucks.
Okay, he played it on both consoles though.
He wanted to know the difference.
Well, I mean, he played on the console. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Hey, let's stress test your machine.
Yeah, it'll run it.
Fuck no. Yeah, sure. I'll pull your memory out.
Sure.
It comes out, it's staying out.
It won't fit.
Yeah,
I'll make it fit. I got a hammer.
Well, no, we gotta get you a Phenom, a black X.
I would like to change the processor.
What do you have in there?
I got a FX. It's a dual.
Oh yeah, you need an X6. No.
Sure,
No. Go clock X4.
Phenom.
Oh, yeah, no,
X4. X4 clocks higher.
The games came out this year.
Yeah.
Believe me, we went through that already.
We went through the entire list, and you'd be surprised. Not that many in actuality, especially compared to last year. And all the real good ones where it's like, man, that was really
All the
good.
ones last year that we wanted to play this year got pushed back to next year.
Yeah.
Most of the good
Next
stuff,
year's gonna be interesting. I know I said this last year.
Last of Us.
Bioshock Infinite, 2014.
Seriously, I remember, and we were discussing this the other day, that I said this last year.
Versus 13, 2016.
I fucking said this last year where I was like, man, 2012 is gonna suck. We're gonna be wasting so much fucking money because everything's coming out.
2013, Final Fantasy 14 Reborn. I want to
play that one. I will pay money.
Bioshock Infinite.
GTA 5.
GTA
5.
5
That alone.
Last of Us.
What was that other one?
The Quantic Dream one,
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
The hacker one.
Beyond Two Souls.
Beyond.
I really want to play that.
That's that Juno chick.
Yeah. That's 5.
What's the other? What's that other one that like hacker?
I like the way they look, but
the Ubisoft one, the one that looked fucking incredible.
Oh, I know. That I don't think that's gonna come out. Or the Star Wars one. I don't think those are coming out next year.
Yeah, the Star Wars one is, and there's console builds.
Yeah, they've said that about a lot of things.
I don't believe that.
There's console builds.
They've said that about a lot of things.
I don't think South Park's coming out.
Yes, it is.
That's coming out. That looks so goddamn close to done. No,
that's done, dude.
I already canceled my reservation.
What?
I
saw
a year later.
Dude, you know Mike is weird like this. He cancels the shit he shouldn't cancel.
Yeah, the thing is, he cancels it now and he'll order 3 later.
That's true.
That was a year later.
On the 3DS,
so South Park.
3DS, Namco Cross Capcom.
If that even comes out here.
I'll buy a 3DS for that.
Because is that already out in Japan? Because I know there's a Street Fighter.
That's
one.
easy enough to fucking.
No. But there's
that's easy enough to license where you'll know it'll probably come out here.
That's what they thought about the Ace Attorney one.
Well, the Ace Attorney one has a more limited. That one's out. I'll be honest, I think that has a more limited
Professor
market.
Layton.
I still think it has
Professor
a more limited.
Layton is a big title on the 3DS.
Yeah, but it's not mostly him. It's,
actually, there's a lot of DS titles that.
No, but even the Ace Attorney ones are big, dude.
I don't know.
That's not a niche one.
Well, on the Japanese side, at some point, I'm hoping for Gundam vs. Extreme Full Boost. I know I'm probably the one who cares about that. I mean, I want that.
Monster Hunter Ultimate.
Monster Hunter.
God damn, Monster Hunter.
I want the version 5 initial D.
7. You mean?
Oh, yeah.
7AXX or whatever.
7AX.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I want that to be ported.
That's not gonna get ported.
Never know.
Well, I don't know. They have 5th stage going on right now as far as the anime goes.
Yeah.
So
for me, I want the new mystery dungeon.
There's a new mystery dungeon?
Why?
Really? That is a genuine look of shock on my face because I didn't know they would do another one again.
We haven't.
I still want to play Conquest.
I never played them.
Conquest I heard is shitty.
That is the closest thing
and
to
the
mystery
Pokemon
dungeon.
only have
Troze.
one move.
I'd rather spend an hour trying to play Hey You Pikachu.
Hey, Pikachu's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pikachu, kill yourself.
Pika!
It's Pikachu, you're not killing yourself. All the hard-hitting news coming here right now.
From 10 years ago.
I'll spare you next.
I'm really. Whoa, Pikmin 3? Yes,
Oh,
yes.
that's right, Pikmin
3. 1 versus 100 or whatever the hell it's going to be called.
Yeah. Heroes, yeah.
The inevitable next Nintendo game that they launch because we'll get whatever else they have.
Yeah, pretty much.
Star Fox Universe.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Star Fox Universe.
There'll be E3 trailer and then maybe it'll be Zelda will come out before
Smash
Star
Brothers.
Fox. Not next year. No way.
No
way.
Whatever it is.
It takes
whatever it is, they'll have one next year.
You know when Smash Brothers come out? They come out launch day of either the Xbox 720 or the PS4.
No.
I would agree with that.
I don't think so.
Yes.
I would agree with that.
Unless there are specific dates. Maybe around. Okay, how's this? I'll concede this. Maybe around that time, depending on what the cycle is. Like maybe if they want to push it back a little bit more, it'll get. But I don't think it'll be the same day though.
Well, they're already saying the Xbox is supposed to come out.
It'll get overshadowed too much.
They
maybe a week before. I'll give you.
They're gonna force it.
The week after. But I don't think that would.
I don't know.
That'd be stupid.
As a release thing, they'd want to get a date for themselves.
Let's be completely honest. Next year is going to be basically...
Well, then again, it's fucking Nintendo. They don't give a shit.
They don't.
God damn it. Yeah, you're probably right about that. No, it can't be the same day, because they always come out on Sundays, and consoles launch usually on Tuesdays, yeah.
Nintendo does what the fuck they want.
They'll launch
but
on
they
Sunday.
usually just
yeah, they always launch everything on Sunday.
That's always Sundays.
Not always.
Well, whatever. Next year is going to be basically the year of Grand Theft Auto, and
Yeah.
that's going to be it. That's all you're going to hear about. After Grand Theft Auto, that's it. Grand Theft Auto. And then people were like, Call of Duty? No, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I'm already getting ready to glitch the
Grand Theft Auto?
fuck out of it.
I was like, come on, you know Mike wants his World at War II.
If it's Treyarch, I'm fine. But
that's all they have.
Mike, you're feeding into the stereotype.
Mike, Infinity Ward
is wearing
Mike, Infinity Ward is not Infinity Ward anymore.
Yeah, they're gone.
Modern Warfare?
Yeah.
So now
that's
Activate. I mean, that's Treyarch can actually improve it.
That's kind of like people call 343 Industries a new thing. It isn't. It's Bungie with a new title.
Actually, no. 343.
No, they were created before Bungie did.
They're Bungie.
No,
with a new title.
They did all the Halo DLC.
How many Bungie employees went over to 343?
Actually, a lot of them defected already.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, they were there before.
No, for a while. Contractually, they had to stay on. But now that the initial ship time is done, they left.
Actually, we haven't heard about yet. Actually,
what, the new Bungie game?
Yeah,
they showed screenshots,
I know, but
they haven't.
Yeah,
that'll be E3. Obviously.
I'm still wondering what that Bungie space thing was.
That's what we're.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, they have screenshots.
Only two.
I haven't seen it.
It could happen. Marathon
with shitty controls still.
New Marathon.
That was my first PS2 game.
Oni was terrible.
You know though, I will say this because did Anniversary come out this year or last year?
Last year.
Okay.
That's how bad it is.
That's
how bad it is that we don't fucking remember this shit.
I was say
that was how lackluster. It wasn't bad.
I was gonna say otherwise that would be my disappointment.
Well, not bad as far as quality, bad as far as quantity.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I have some.
Anniversary with Halo 3. Man.
We all have trouble fucking distinguishing when shit came out. That's bad. It's like fuck. When did Battlefield 3 come out?
Last year? How long have we been
this
playing
year?
Portal 2?
It's like Portal 2 came out this year, right?
That's because of the DLC. That's one.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, just as an example. Uncharted 2 came out yesterday, right?
I'm surprised you guys didn't like the emotion.
We just went to that theater for Uncharted
3. Yeah, that was yesterday, right?
It's like you just spent $60 in parking.
No, fuck you, don't bring that up again.
The magic was already... let's put it this way. Marco pretty much played through most of it at E3.
Through what? Oh, Portal?
Yeah. And when we got to the DLC,
I was like, wow, it's the same thing.
Not all of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling up to this all of a sudden. Initially, I was.
And it kind of wanted to go back to controller.
Yeah.
So the move was just that awkward.
It works well. That's not to say it doesn't work.
It's
just as a game, it kind of works better on the controller.
This year, for me, I think in general was the year of the PC
and the DLC.
I mean, for the most part.
Steam sales.
Yeah.
It's so bad when you're like, Steam, I already have this stuff. Come on, man.
I know.
What's up?
I'm like that. It's like with all the shit I want on Steam.
Farm Simulator at 75%. Oh,
fuck! I thought you wanted.
Gives Call of Duty a run for its money. Now this is a game. That's what it says on the box.
I know. And I respect them even more.
Gives Call of Duty a run for its money.
I thought you wanted the train simulator because I voted for that.
The train simulator is good.
I've already done the crash.
Train simulator versus zombies is what he's got to get.
I haven't.
Okay. Farming simulator.
It's kind of boring.
So that he can break the game and just do the physics and fucking ride the wall sideways.
I keep failing the train with the zombies because I keep opening the doors and passengers get eaten.
You can't not do that.
I was like, oh well, they're off the train now.
You wait for the Farm Simulator Z expansion.
No, I'll give you.
You know what I've decided? If there's ever a zombie apocalypse, I'm getting onto a train, getting a bunch of dead people into the trains, getting a whole bunch of zombies on, locking them in, and then finding where the closest friendly refuge is, and just unleashing them all. You can transport a lot of zombies.
Okay, and somewhere along this plan, he's gonna screw up.
I'm gonna get eaten. Yes, I mean I won't deny it, but it'll be funny.
I mean, we played Old Republic a hell of a lot until we hit 50, and that got boring.
I think I sticked with it the longest because I kept doing the end game shit.
I think I only hit 42.
No, yeah. I got far. I had all my armor was all my
No, I know,
gear.
but I kept like time wise, I kept going beyond you because you gave up for a bit, and then I was like, well, let me try.
I was getting burned out. Well, I was getting tired of going to those hard missions and getting retarded people that know what the fuck they were doing.
I was just getting tired of doing the flashpoints over and over.
That was.
I'm sorry, but doing the same mission 20 times.
Well, you only did the easy ones
because
too.
You didn't have the gear. You were up to level. You didn't
even the ones that when I was up to level.
You didn't do any of the hard ones too.
I don't care if it was hard. I'm talking.
The second hardest one was the one where you had to keep pulling the fucking.
Bart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Here's my point though. I mean, I don't care if I'm up to level or not. I mean, the first time it might be fun, but
that
it's
that is the end game. That's what the end game is.
You keep doing it until you get the final gear.
You keep doing it until you get the final gear, and then you go and play PvP.
That's why. I mean, doing those like 20 times. It's like
PvP. If you got a competent team in PvP, that stuff was. Really
I've never had the luck to really be on the competent side.
Yeah, well, you weren't up to level.
You know, even when I was up to level.
No, because it bumps you up to 50, and your stats weren't 50.
You're still under. Yeah. Like once you hit 50 and you have 50 gear, and then you get the PvP gear, like my PvP gear, plus the slots. And
even the low end Rakata gear, fucking rapes.
Rakata was something else at first, and then I got my slots.
And then you want to go over to the highest.
My PvP gear was better.
What was the highest? What was the highest called? It had a weird name.
I don't remember.
But still,
it was the planet with all the power crystals.
Yeah. He kept wanting to find a purple saber.
Oh man, I wanted that so
I came
bad.
close to one once.
And then I was like, it didn't really do anything. Like, I had the money at one time. I was like, no, the one I got is better. You know, I had better presence. I think it was presence for me, because I was basically a mage. And I like that game just for the story aspect, because I was a smartass. Like, just telling people I'm the best. Like, everywhere.
I like the story mode, yeah.
Like, your guy was just bloodthirsty. Me, I was just sarcastic through the whole fucking game.
Yeah, we just wanted to kill anyone and anything.
Yeah, well, also it shows different class.
I chose the same class, so he saw.
Yeah, chose
I
different
watched
stuff.
You didn't. The fucking mission, man. My mission was a bitch.
The last one.
The one where you have to go through with the goddamn droids and you have to kill all the Sith masters.
Yeah, I was just there. Yeah.
Yeah, buff.
Here's some more health.
Yeah. That was the one that got me up to 50, actually.
I really liked Chivalry.
Chivalry was good.
Chivalry.
Yeah, that's on sale.
Diablo 3.
I don't know if I want to buy it.
Diablo 3 was decent, but it got kind of dull pretty fast.
Oh yeah, Mark.
I finally uninstalled it yesterday.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean, I was planning on finishing it.
Well, it's there whenever you want to fucking play it.
If Timmy got it, we could start from the beginning.
Fuck, no, I don't want to play Diablo.
I want to play Saints Row. I've told you this before.
I haven't installed it.
I finished the main campaign. I don't want to go through the whole campaign again.
I don't care.
He'll play it through.
From what I've seen, I don't think I'd want to go through it twice.
I'm doing it already.
It's good the first time.
I'm doing it already.
No, I'm saying twice.
Oh, you've never done it before.
I watched you do most of it.
Just because that counts.
Okay,
I didn't say I didn't want to do it. I said if I had...
No, I'm just saying for Timmy, remember that
the
counts.
one where you have to choose between rescuing Shandi or...
yeah, he saw
That's not the last mission.
Well, he saw one of the last ones.
Gangsters in States.
Oh, I remember that too.
Anyway.
Either way, I'm not saying I don't want to go through the campaign. I'm saying I wouldn't want to go through it.
We were on a streak. We got a couple tanks.
That's what I want to do. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that was fine for a while, and I was like, man, this is...
Or do other shit. Just fucking run around and just punch people in the dick. I don't give a fuck.
That's what I want. That's what I want Just Cause for. Just,
I don't care.
There's
I want something. I don't know. Just I have a whole bunch of shit loaded up right now. And he's got the card now. He has no excuse.
What excuse?
Torchlight 2.
I can actually buy a 4-pack and have it fucking be worthwhile now.
Torchlight 2 is great.
I can do it then.
I didn't finish it. I wanted someone else to fucking buy it. Maybe he didn't. Because he's a bitch.
I'm sorry, Mike.
And Mike would love it because it's a loot fest. Think about collecting everything in the world when you hit a boss. And
Mike, where are you?
Items.
Hold on, guys. I'm grabbing some shit. Mike, we're at the boss. Oh, I'm like 2 dungeons behind.
Bosses are fucking loot fountains.
Mike, what are you doing over there? Hold on, guys. I gotta go drop some shit off in my backpack. Why?
You put some on the dog, and the poor dog can't go anywhere. Actually, and I'm gonna sell this right now. Torchlight 2 is better than Diablo 3, completely, almost every level. With the exception that Diablo 3 has a little more, from an atmosphere perspective, but Torchlight 2, just in general, is more fun. Plus 6 players, that gets hard. What else? I mean, there are a number of other ones. With Guns of Icarus, which is fairly recent.
I like that a lot.
Flying the ship. Margo! Engine!
If he can get on that.
I don't know if he'd like it, though.
What is it?
It's, okay, so, it's a space pirate game where you're flying steampunk pirate ships and you're basically, like, managing the ship, but in first person.
So imagine...
So he's a captain.
I'll be a captain.
I'm the engineer, and you're the gunner. The gunner. So, as fucking other ships are attacking us, I'm running around fucking engineering shit. You're shooting at them, and he's captaining. Fucking starboard and shit, and yelling out shit like that.
And I have to, and you're like, I can't get the gun on and train it, so I have to switch it sideways, and then
and it's steampunky.
Yeah, everything. It's like Bioshock.
Believe me, it sounds awesome, and then you actually see it and play it. It's pretty fucking good.
And when you get 3v3, and it's gonna have an MMO element they're building right now, where you'll be able to do adventure stuff.
And the guy kind of sort of looks like you,
One of them.
but a skinnier version. You agree, right?
Yeah. It's only $10, and all the DLC. Well, most of the DLC will be free from Understand.
Yeah.
There should be some.
And it's got a pretty.
Did you not watch the videos?
They're all fucking British. Everyone that plays, so they're all really polite. And they all know each other.
Everyone's really polite. Like in every match I've been, no one's like "fuck you."
No one's been like Call of Dutying and shit.
Yeah.
They've all been like, proper game, chaps. Quite fish and chips.
Gross caricature, but they're very nice.
I'm not kidding.
Very, very nice. And he just like in one match we were losing, but it was just like it's going like losing the balloon and we're falling. Margo, fix it! I can't turn.
I'm hitting it with my hammer as fast as I can. It's not making it any better.
I'll lose an engine and I'll lose some turning power, so I'm like turning the opposite way.
He loses the balloon. We start fucking dropping. I'm running up, trying to stop it. Hammer. Okay, Bobby. I hammered the balloon back into shape.
And then I'm coming to a rock, and I'm just like waiting, just get by, just barely get past it.
The game is pretty too.
Yes.
It doesn't take a lot to run either. No. He can run it on full res, so you can run it.
Oh, no problem.
I think we've interested.
And the guns are like, especially like the one with the two lions, like the rocket launcher. They're very like overly elaborate guns.
The fucking very steam. I know you like steampunk. It's very steampunky.
It's like they're gonna go to BioShock Infinite. They're just gonna fly there.
Yeah, like it's like the transition to get to the place.
Yeah. And then you see like
that's the thing though. It's kind of like there's like the old-fashioned kind, like the original BioShock, and then there's that newer kind of steampunk.
No, it's older style.
Infinite. We're talking like Infinite.
Yeah, Infinite's the new style steampunk. I don't quite like that.
No, I think
just watch the damn video.
I personally think it's like the older style steampunk.
Whatever.
It's even got a fucking sepia filter running all the time.
That's true.
You would love it.
And film grade.
And I'm not kidding. And it's film grade.
Yeah.
And it's like legit film grade, so you can tell.
I turned that shit off, but it's there if you want it.
See, that's it. We sold them on the game. It's got sepia.
It's Instagram.
It looks like it's
every
with Instagram.
Instagram is 60 frames a second.
Oh, well, one of you guys can buy it.
Hey, I already bought it.
I'll buy you a copy if you will play the damn thing.
I'm still waiting for that Gundamonium collection you were supposed to buy last year for me.
That I don't remember.
It's just I do.
You can get this game right now. It's $10.
Yeah, well, that one's $5. It's on sale.
I bought you guys Ravage, but that game sucked.
Yeah, buying me shitty games.
How dare, where do you get off?
I played it. I played 2 matches. I won 1. I don't know how.
I like that I didn't bother down.
I don't like how it handles.
I don't like the way it looks.
I wasn't that bothered by that.
No, it just there's something about it that was like this is.
It reminded me of like Fallout.
In a way. But not good.
No, obviously not. It reminded me of Unreal.
And the vehicles control.
In the way it controls. There's no fucking camera movement. That pissed the shit out of me.
Team killing sucks.
Yeah, the weapons are really just bland.
I bought Magic the Gathering for $3 on the Steam sale. It's like $3.
So,
see,
moral of the year is the Steam sale was probably the least amount of money we spent, and the most excitement and entertainment we got the whole year.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because
think about it. Sale
we got not only did we get Arma. Think about it this way.
No,
we got Just Cause 2.
No, we all paid full.
Yeah, we did.
Because I was pissed off because I wanted to wait, and you two were like, "Oh no, let's do it now."
We got
Left 4 Dead. You got, or no, you bought it 2 days before.
I bought it 2 fucking days before it went out, but I'm okay with that.
Paid $20,
and it went down to 5. It's bullshit
for both.
There's 5 right now.
What was I saying? No, we picked up Just Cause 2 for like $4.
Yeah, I think I got mine for $2.50.
Regardless,
and you guys got Borderlands on the PC.
Oh yeah, we got that for 10 for the game of the year. Yeah, that was good too.
Yeah,
we played that for like a week or 2.
Yeah, I finally passed it.
The best console experience. I mean, even though I'd like to play that one on the PC, with Borderlands too.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. Although I don't think I can go back after playing 2.
No. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I mean 2. I mean, I would like to play 2 on the PC.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
With hacks.
With everything turned up. Oh my god, it looks so much prettier. Although it looks pretty good as a console game, all things considered.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I want to play as Tiny Tina.
That'd be fucking awesome.
I think we've decided that a resolution for 2013 is to get Mike a PC that can run at least some of this shit.
So we're gonna duct tape 2 360s together.
That'll work.
No, let's get an Xbox and then take the motherboard out.
And just swap out the graphics card.
Basically. PCI. So, Mike, you've had enough time. What was your worst game?
I think he said it already, didn't he? No?
No.
Battlefield 3.
Well, Battlefield. Okay, well, I'm fine with this thing. I'm not going to wait.
Man, we're dragging this out.
And finally, Game of the Year.
Mine's Borderlands 2.
Wow.
Damn. Wow. I approve of this.
What did
someone got all decisive all of a sudden?
Yeah.
He's had like an hour of us talking about shit that he hasn't played. And you could play it. I would let you, Mike. Next time the beta for Just Cause 2 comes up, you have to experience.
You have to experience
the joy of
tethering you to my plane and dragging you the fuck wherever I want.
Or you in a boat and we're just driving the boat on land.
That's true. That's pretty fun.
With a tank.
With a tank, with the APC. It's the best way to do it. We've got this down to a science.
With a boulder behind it.
We did some light 3 people stuff and 4 people stuff, but we had someone that we were having communication issues with.
No, you mean load time issues with.
Whatever the issues were.
Load, communication, and one other thing.
Yeah.
It starts with an I.
Game of the year.
Yes, game of the year.
So, I chose Just Cause 2 multiplayer mod for the PC. That is my game of the year. And that's my goddamn list. My goddamn site. I can choose whatever the fuck I want.
Bobby's imagining you, the listener, giving him a snarky look.
Why is
like
it not
when he
Call
looks
of
at
Duty?
people drinking alcohol.
Or why is it not Halo 4? And all these other things that really are overbloated. And I mean, when you got a 4 in the title, there's a problem. You know?
I'll be honest, 2012...
Final Fantasy doesn't count because they're different games. I knew you were going to go there. But I do have a problem with 13-. The dash is Final Fantasy's version of a number.
I'm sorry, we had a problem with...
We've had this issue since 11-2, sir.
Yes.
You mean 10-2?
10-2.
Actually, 10-2 was decent.
10-2 was better than 10.
Except for the stupid poppy songs, the combat was pretty good. And the go girl power thing was kind of awkward sometimes. It's like, wow, I'm not feeling this.
You know what I'd really like to see him do? Play it with the gun controller.
I would. And then I'd do the spin thing, which she does in the game.
I want to get those controllers, though. They do look awesome. They're like $200.
Thoughts I didn't want to have in 2012?
Here, Samba de Amigo on the Dreamcast.
Thoughts I definitely didn't want to have in 2012?
Bobby in shorts, a Hawaiian shirt, playing Samba de Amigo.
I didn't want to end 2012 like this. But apparently I'm forced to.
Yes.
And I don't like it.
Marco Lopez, 1990 through 2012.
Wow, he's older now.
Yeah, I'm 22.
Okay, 91.
Marco chose the same thing.
Yeah. It's just, honestly, it's well, I want to say it's kind of sad, but no, that's not the word. It's kind of telling.
Yeah.
When a multiplayer mod made by a community they're planning to release for free, as far as I know.
Yeah.
That's being controlled by a couple of guys that have invested all this money into it, and they've basically been able to develop this simple idea that has turned a game that was as vast as Just Cause and made it so much fun.
Thousands.
Thousands.
The idea that thousands of people are on the same map.
Yeah.
And the map contains those thousands of people.
And the server doesn't require a lot. It's a kind of a weak machine.
I'm more amazed by the fact that there's thousands of people, and you'll probably never run into the same person twice.
Yeah.
With the exception of certain teleportation zones.
Yeah.
And then all the features later, like the ability to group up.
Yeah,
teleport to your group.
Yeah.
Those things made it infinitely better.
The addition of, the collision detection being added.
The super fast vehicle spawns.
Yeah. It's great.
And tethering no love. So yeah, I mean everything about it. There and like I said, I really wanted to play it this weekend, but it didn't happen. So
we'll be keeping an eye on that. We'll be doing some more videos for that.
Yeah.
Man, I can actually finally play it where I'll be able to see what the fuck
you'll
is
be
going
bored.
on.
It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be like, holy shit, that square was fire?
That's a statue? I thought I was playing Minecraft.
Oh man, Minecraft's gonna look incredible for you. You can finally do the HD textures.
That's true.
I can do the HD text. I didn't really like the HD textures.
256 by 256 texture pack.
I thought they looked great,
Make
but
sure
I like the cheap 8-bit textures.
You have to install Java 64-bit after it, and then you have to go in there manually allocate 2 gigs of RAM to it. Otherwise, it doesn't run like everything. Shit.
How much RAM do you have in your computer, too?
He has
4 gigs.
You need 8.
That's cheap.
I want 8.
Yeah. How many slots? How many DIMMs do you have?
I think he has 4 slots and 2.
No, I think I have 2.
No, you have 4 slots, I'm pretty sure.
I think I only have 2.
Well, if not, you buy 2 4 gig sticks. It's cheapcrucial.com. Do it. $30.
Yeah.
For both or each?
For both.
Shit, if it's $30.
Both.
Yeah,
maybe
dude.
both.
We'll check it out.
I was gonna say, shit, if it's for both, I'll buy that shit in my next check.
Yeah,
I mean,
and Timmy, and you might as well just buy a fucking better fan, dude, so your computer will stay alive.
Like I told you about your processor, no powerhouse, but it's not a slouch either.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you said I had to change the case.
Well, by that point, you're gonna be cramming so much heat in one spot.
Yeah, you'll want a bigger case.
And,
I'll need a bigger case. I'll need a new fan.
You'll need a new power supply probably too.
Yeah, see,
if you're gonna be pulling that much draw,
if I'm gonna do that, I think I might as well get a new motherboard too.
For a higher CPU.
Yeah, I would say on top of the video card, you don't need a new motherboard, Timmy. Let's stay budget. What you're running is doing what you need. It's just if you had the faster CPU, it would be better for processing certain games.
No,
But you're running a reasonable resolution. You know why most people have to do these quadruple cards? They're running it by like 3,000 by fucking something else, and they're like anti-aliasing 50. You know, like these crazy that you can't see a difference. In all honesty, I mean, if you say you do, it's bullshit.
You know what I want to do? Since my card says it'll run 3 monitors, I'll get 3 PS3 displays.
Also, so that every one of them flickers every consecutive second. I'm sorry.
In a pattern.
I'm sorry,
like
but
Christmas.
You know what's gonna happen. Bum bum bum. Oh, great.
Hey, that'd be awesome.
And then they come back on.
Christmas lights. It's like Morse code, but in flash.
It's like it's dark in my room for 1 second.
Yes. It's not. I'm not really. I just as long as it comes back, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's my thought process. It's like, well, it goes out every now and then, but as long as it comes back on, it means it loves me.
Yes. As much as I used it for work stuff.
I got scared yesterday. We had a power out.
Yeah.
And I went back into my room because I had been out of the house. I came back and the power was still out. And I go to turn on the monitor. Yeah. It's not turning on. I'm like, what the fuck? I've had it for 2 days.
If anyone's wondering what the hell we're talking about, because I know we got a bit off topic here. For Christmas, Timmy got a PlayStation 3D display, which all 4 of us now own, right? Yeah, all 4 of us now own one. Yep. It's great, but it's got a couple of issues.
And you're probably why they're not making them anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was a great idea. But
I now have my 5th copy of Apocalypse.
Wow.
Son of a bitch! Really? 5 copies of.
I've given him one.
Okay, no, it might be 4. Because you gave me one, he gave me one.
Yeah?
I think Mike gave me one.
No, he kept his. So then you have 3 copies.
No, he gave me.
No, I didn't give you one.
Yeah, because Bobby had given Mike. Yeah, Bobby had bought the game. He gave it to Mike.
Mike gave me his. So you have 3.
You gave me it.
You have 3.
And no, because someone else had given it to me too.
I don't know who else gave it to you.
I know, but I did have it once before, so this is my 4th copy.
You need to play the game. God damn it, that's a really good game.
Don't even have it.
I have it.
Don't know. Actually, I might still have it.
You have it, obviously.
Obviously.
Did you even play it? How far did you get? I beat it. I beat the whole thing.
Actually,
he can only play it in 3D.
Oh, that's difficult. I tried that.
Difficult because if you slightly turn, it does that kind of. I want to call it phase shifting.
I imagine the final levels where things really get chaotic.
No, the only game I really want to play in 3D is Uncharted.
That's even harder to play in 3D.
Mike would know.
I don't know. I just remember seeing that big old 400 3D, and I'm
the beginning when you're in the garage looking for the car. You know how you have to step on the 4 pressure plates and you know how hard that was in 3D?
Shit, it was hard enough in 2D.
No, that was beautiful in 2D. 3D is like where the fuck am I going?
Unfortunately, I think me and Tim have seen as beautiful as Uncharted can get.
Did you get to the floor maze? Did you get that far?
In Motorstorm?
No, Uncharted 3.
I passed Uncharted 3.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're talking about you had to step in a certain panel? Yeah. That was easy.
Well,
30, some people would disagree.
33,000 views disagree.
Yeah.
500 thank yous disagree.
The one that was a little bit more complicated was positioning the relics on the panels in that one round room. You had a match image, and then
Really? I thought that was pretty easy.
You know, with the gears, when you crawled across and it did the road.
I thought that was easy because it's kind of like Uncharted 1 where you have to rotate the statues. I mean, he thought that was hard.
What, Uncharted 1?
Yeah.
Uncharted 1 in general is just like...
I don't think I've touched that one yet.
Even the ones in the Vita weren't that hard. They were just kind of trial and error. Just okay. Well, it was more like Sudoku, if anything.
I was gonna say that from what I seen of the Vita one, it was almost like a tech demo for the Vita.
No, the Vita one was good.
A full-fledged game.
No, I know a full-fledged game, but it's just kind of like, oh well, let's make sure we use every feature this.
That's Sony's mandate. That's. I mean, you gotta expect that.
Yeah.
I don't know. And you're a Game of the Year. To get back on topic. Yeah, it's like getting back on the rail.
Persona 4 Arena.
Why?
As a fighter, I'm okay with it. As a story, man, snore.
You also never played
How long
the
did
other
it take?
one.
How long did
even he admitted to that.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. But the thing is one.
And then you die and it's game over.
I do know the backstory to it. And if anything, it's one of the most impressive things to me is that they actually made it into like almost a proper sequel to the RPG.
As someone who's not me, let me make this very clear. As someone who's a fan of it, if they were a fan hypothetically, I'm sure it's a good thing. But for someone like me, it's like, why don't you do the fighting part because the rest of this shit is boring.
Okay, well I'll tell you right now, you do not want to play the main boss's story.
I don't want to play the whole thing anymore.
I'm just saying is like that was the only thing that kind of bothered me is when you go to play the main boss's story, it's about 3 fights over 6 hours.
That sounds about right to me. I've watched you play 4.
Well, I'm not gonna get into that because you don't understand the whole back.
You don't get it, man. It's like 200 ground for you, man.
I just know there's a TV that's got a problem with not sucking people in.
No, but no,
it's got boundary issues. It's like I want you inside me, and then you're inside it.
No, because the reason why 4 takes even longer is because there's a lot of social aspects that boost your stats in the TV. When you're actually playing in the fights and stuff, there's stuff when you do it outside.
I like watching when they're like, someone was murdered over there. And then they do someone was murdered over there. I'm going to go home.
It's like, I'm going to go watch TV. In local news, someone was murdered. All right, let's hear the commercial for that one song.
Timmy's a fan. I am not. I'm not saying it's a bad game.
I admittedly don't know, so I don't really. I just like messing around.
I don't like, I'll tell you flat out. I don't like the one chick with the short hair and the green jacket. I just want her to die. You know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
She's annoying as fuck. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. Even the guy, even the Ken wannabe character, the blonde guy, he's better than her. I'm just saying. If you're a Persona 4 person, you can comment, but I'm not. Again, the fighting is fun. Although, I'd rather have a Guilty Gear, personally. Had better music. You can't tell me it didn't have better music. Bullshit. You can't.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, dude's getting insulted now. Oh well. So that's Timmy's Game of the Year. And we've picked ours. And we're not going to have an overall. Because we don't need to.
Just cause 2. Multiplayer. That's it.
Best PS3, Xbox 360 game.
Oh best man, if all joking aside, if they somehow fucking managed to link those up through an external network, holy shit. I'm just thinking, like, I'm not saying it's not possible, but it would be a lot of work. Yeah. And I'm sure that it would be illegal because they'd have to, obviously you're going through a separate network that's probably not allowed for the systems.
Yep.
I'm sure there would be legal. Proxy. There would be legal aspects that they would have to go through.
Very specific DNS and all that.
Well, it's like whatever they called a service back before Xbox Live came out officially.
Yeah, I
don't remember, but that whole thing. But regardless, that would be interesting. Do we have any more topics to talk about?
Retro Game of the Year. Tetsujin 28 Go. Because, man, I've been fucking having a lot of fun with that. It was a close call between that and Remote Control Dandy SF. Now, these are both Japanese games, but Tetsujin won just based on the fact that I could do a real jump high, like a jet kick. I mean, I play a lot of retro stuff, but it was new, it was retro, and I can throw things. And I'm doing a playthrough through it, and it's, yeah. Yeah, that's anticlimactic.
Yes.
Other than that, I mean, that's it. That's it for 2012. 2013, we got stuff coming up. I think, what's the first Wii U game? There was one that, Rayman.
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 Everybody loves Rayman.
All he does is complain the entire fucking time. His wife bitches at him. Then the mother interferes somehow.
Hey, but she brings him over like Italian food.
So is that the mini game, eating the Italian food?
Yes, you have to touch it on the touchpad. And every time you touch it, it's like a chomp, chomp, chomp.
And then he makes really bad Brooklyn kind of jokes.
Yeah.
That I don't understand.
And then his fist detached from his body.
And then I get him confused with Adam Carolla sometimes.
I can see why.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes. No. I can see it.
Anyway, it is 3:20 in the morning right now. Don't blame us.
Don't judge us.
But Rayman Legends and then stuff.
Other stuff.
Stuff.
I completely forgot about Metal Gear.
It's there. It's no Grand Theft Auto 5, unfortunately.
No,
let's be honest.
Rising? Yeah, Rising. I want Rising, but it's not Grand Theft Auto 5.
No, it's not Grand Theft Auto 5. We're definitely going to try and do some glitch videos.
I'm even more excited for Pikmin to see what that's like, based on what we saw from E3.
Yes. I want Rock Pikmin, goddammit.
And that's about it. I mean,
Chirp. That's right, motherfuckers. Follow me. I'll lead you to safety. No, don't die. I loved you.
Yeah, that's getting bad. All right, everyone. That's our last, basically, bullshit show of 2012. It is the 30th of December. Expect more from us coming out soon. More playthroughs. Marco will finally finish Star Ocean: The Second Story. I will finish Skies of Arcadia. Tim should start Persona 4 again at some point.
And Mike will do something. Maybe Xenogears.
Oh.
Hey, that'd be good.
And then
if you're gonna have him do one, have him play his precious Legend Dragoon.
Xenogears.
Final Fantasy 7.
No, I gotta do that one. I gotta do it right. People will get mad.
No. If anything,
like hardcore, like, hey, you didn't get this one item in this one area. What kind of fan are you?
You didn't breed a gold chocobo.
I'm not gonna do that during the playthrough.
You didn't get the. What was the thing with the poster? I know that there's some rare item with a poster you have to get.
No. He didn't get the date with Barrett.
Yeah, that would be one. Wow.
And you have to beat all the weapons.
All the weapons. I have to get the materia, so I have to make sure I get the underwater materia.
You gotta beat the diamond weapon with 10 minutes to spare.
Yeah.
You gotta. Which one's the hardest weapon?
Diamond.
You have to beat. Oh, Emerald. Emerald has 150,000 HP.
You have to beat him without Knights of the Round.
It's
using the Barrett glitch.
No, I gotta go and make sure I do all you do all yellow materia. So it's 4 times slash with like combined with cross slash with like there's like 4 or 5 combinations. So when the slash hits, it goes like 8 hits at once. It's weird shit.
Or you do Barrett's 777 hit whatever it is.
That's true. Well, that takes forever though.
No, I still say you make him play Legend Dragoon because I don't.
Who, Mike?
Yeah. Who the hell is gonna want to go through that?
Who's gonna want to watch it is a better question.
Yeah, Xenogears might be better.
Xenogears.
We'll discuss this as time goes on.
There's
I think
more
we should.
coming out, and I'll finish through Tetsujin, and
it's late, damn it.
There's a lot of content coming this year. Thanks for, if you're a subscriber, thanks for joining us.
We had a good 2012, I think.
Over 1 million views this year alone. The year before, we only had about 350,000.
Let's shoot for 2 or 3 million this year.
Yeah,
I think we can do it.
Why don't you get on that? Yeah.
And to everyone that says, and I really, like all 60 of you that are probably going to ever listen to this, if you say you guys deserve more views, then like go ahead and help us out.
Yeah, share it.
And share. Because
share Facebook, Twitter.
Wishing us luck gets us only so far.
Yeah, wishing me with 1 view.
Yes, it's like, oh man, you guys deserve more views. I like this video. Well, thanks. Now go tell all your friends.
Or hit refresh a lot of times.
Yes, just a lot. Just spam it.
And we're not getting paid for this. So, anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for staying with us.
Thanks for subscribing and liking and disliking and commenting and rambling with us and disagreeing and agreeing with us.
Listening to our jabber.
And putting up with Marco.
Happy New Year, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Feliz Navidad.
I like how you end it like an answering machine.
Feliz Año Nuevo.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
God,
happy non-denominational holidays.
Solstice.
The solstice already happened.
Annual solstice festival.
Feliz Cinco de Mayo. I know it's a little late now, but you know, Mexicans will find a reason to drink anyways.
And
and it's not racist because I am one.
And the males of the listening population, prepare yourselves. Valentine's Day is coming.
Shit, I've already seen stuff for that.
Well, it's only 2 months away.
Thanks for listening.
Can't be too prepared.